Hey everyone, it's Scott with YouGetRipped.com. I wanted to actually respond to a comment from one of the videos that I just posted. It was funny, I posted it and literally 20 minutes later I had the first comment on it. And it's basically going over my bulking diet, my clean bulking diet for the next 5 to 6 months. And someone, actually the video was inspired by someone that wrote into me and said, hey, I love your videos and everything. Could you do an entire day of what you eat? And also, can you go to the grocery store and kind of do one of those videos where you walk through the supermarket and pick out stuff? And that'll be coming as well. But I did already create a video where I talk about, or I show exactly what I eat throughout the day. I don't just lay it down on a table. I actually, as I'm going to eat it, I tell you what I'm eating and why I'm eating it and all that stuff, and then I go over the calories and the macros at the end. But it was funny because this kid, and I say a kid because he's 16 years old, and it's funny because I've got a 15-year-old. So whenever I get these questions from these kids, I love it because I'm always telling my own son these same things. I mean, they have such a huge opportunity being young and having that testosterone, and they're going through puberty and all that stuff that, their bodies are just a muscle-making machine right now. And if we knew what we know, or if we knew what we know now, we would do things differently. I mean, Jimmy and I talk about that all the time. But anyway, what he said was, after I posted it, because I posted the diet, and I basically came up with it's about 2,875 calories, something like that. My maintenance is about 2,300. Now, I have a calculator on our website where you can go calculate your caloric intake, and that's basically what it takes for your body to maintain its current weight. Right now, I was, before I started this whole thing, about 172 pounds, and basically, keeping it simple, I figured it all out, and it was about 2,200 to 2,300 calories a day that I would need to eat to maintain my body weight. Now, everybody's different, okay? Now, because of that, I wanted to up it, and I wanted to be in a surplus because I want to build muscle. So I'm adding between 200 to 400 calories. But now I've got this Fitbit, and you guys probably seen the videos on this thing. This thing, if I'm walking 10,000 steps a day, I might be burning more calories. So I need to take that in consideration. So one day I might be having 3,000 calories. So I really go off of what the Fitbit's telling me, including my workouts and stuff. But anyway, what he said was, he's like, isn't 2,800 calories low for you to be building muscle? He said, I'm 16 years old and I'm having 3,500 calories. And I immediately started to laugh a little bit because I remember those days of eating 3,500 calories and thinking nothing of it and not gaining an ounce of fat. That's how my son is. But you got to remember something. Metabolisms slow down, okay, number one. And number two, at that age, if you're doing sports or if you're doing gym class, all of those things that kids are doing, you're burning a lot of calories. I mean, my son can go to a basketball practice and do these suicide sprints and these jumps and everything else, and he's burning probably 1,000 to 1,500 calories per session. So he has to eat 4,000 calories a day maybe before he can even become, getting into a surplus. So I just wanted to point that out there, that younger kids, or even people my age that are 40 or 50 even, things are going to change. You need to find out what your maintenance level is. And the way that you find that out is, number one, you start off from scratch. You try to figure it out with a calculator like that's online. You can go to our website, YouGetRipped.com. I'll put a description or a link in the description as well. But you basically figure that out. And then you try that for like a week, okay? Try to, track your calories. I use MyFitnessPal. Jimmy uses Spark People, whichever one you want. But you got to track everything that you're putting in your body to see exactly how many calories you're having. So this way here, you can maintain that amount of calories throughout a week and then see what your weight does, how much it fluctuates. And then that's going to tell you if you're gaining too much or if you're losing too much. And then once you figure that out, then you can start to either go in a surplus if you want to gain muscle, or you can go in a deficit if you want to lose weight. And once you figure that out, you're golden. Then you can pretty much set your own weight, whatever you want, and build muscle however you want to do it. But you really need to know that. That's the actual golden ticket, if you will. That's what you need to figure out. And once you do, then you can adjust your body weight. Okay? So, with that being said, I just wanted to respond to that because everyone is going to be different. So you need to figure out your maintenance level, and then from there your activity level, and then you can go ahead and eat accordingly to, depending on what you want to do. Right now I'm trying to do a clean bulk, so I'm going to try to eat about 2,800 to 3,000 calories, and that'll put me in a surplus. And just for a little side note here, I kind of was doing this for the past 2 months, and I've been in a calorie surplus, maybe not as much, maybe about 100 calories less. And over the 2-month period, I've gained about 3 pounds, 3.5 pounds. It's a little lower than I'd like. I'd like to gain about 2 pounds per month, but that's just me. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video. This was just to kind of respond back to that comment because I thought it was valuable. I think other people could have the same question or concern. So once again, this is Scott with YouGetRipped.com. Leave a comment below this video if you'd like, or subscribe to our channel, or head over to YouGetRipped.com for more videos like this, or blog posts, or whatever. Just get ripped, will ya?
Now you get ripped.